Hello YouTube, welcome back, I'm Ursa and this is Battle for Wesnoth. We are resuming our old game, but we're doing, fairly well. We've managed to vanquish Blue in the undead army, and now really begins the long walk south. I mean, we have to march all of our army south and sort of basically push into both the Dwarven Kingdom, which is sort of down here near Thembury and Fox's Forest, and then we've also got to push. Oh god, good start already, Ryan, well done. You've got to push back into the pink area down here near Waterton. Now, you might be able to hear in the background, building works. Yeah, unfortunately I'm filming this during the day. They've got building works next door. There's nothing I can do about it. It is still like 25 degrees. I've got to keep the windows open, otherwise I'm just going to roast. And that would be even worse, I think. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Anyway, let's just sort of bring everything down south. Now, I find when you're bringing sort of mass amounts of army down south, if you're sort of reinforcing a front, you can sort of move your army multiple turns in one. But I like to move them every turn, just for now, just to make sure I don't, get pushed into some sort of enemy here. Like this dwarvish Ursa here. If I let him just have a smash at one of my ranged troops, for instance, he keeps fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting up until the point that he kills somebody with his berserker ability. So I've got to be careful of people like him, so surrounding him with tough melee units is definitely the thing to do. Moving healing troops first is quite a good tactic as well, because it means that basically anyone that needs a little bit of extra health, I can sort of deliberately manipulate them so that they sort of stand next to the healer. Apart from that, I mean, look, I've got so many level 2 troops now. 1, 2, 3, 4 level 2 troops here. I think that's a level 2 troop here, an Elder Woad, yep. That it is. I mean, we really are beginning to sort of, we've got like a seasoned army now. We've had a few campaigns, we've been in and out of fighting, and now that we've sort of come back, we've done a bit of damage, we're in a good place. We've got a nice seasoned army. I'll have a smash into this undead. I mean, our archer isn't going to do much really. Oh god, I forgot about that ghost there. Jesus, not a ghost, what's that? A wraith. That wraith is going to be a real issue if we don't deal with it soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of lure it into the rest of my army where possible. The Wraith does a lot of damage, but its weakness is definitely its ranged attack. It doesn't have a particularly strong ranged attack. So actually this archer, am I going to bother to attack it? No, you're not going to hit the Wraith, really. So actually I'm just going to sort of stick here and heal up, move my warrior to there. There we go. Right, that'll do for now. We also have got again this Ursa is going to be a bit of an issue here. He's only level 1, which is good, and we've got 2 mounted units here that we can use to our advantage. So if we just surround this guy like this, and hopefully, there we go, that's 2 attacks hit. Let's hit 2 more, hopefully. Yep. 3 isn't so bad, actually. That means he's now got far less health, so if he were to attack one of these guys, the chances of him winning that fight are far decreased now, which is a good thing indeed. That's all those troops there, and we've got our sort of main force sort of here as well. Purple were putting up a lot of resistance, and now that it's daytime, we kind of almost want to press our advantage a bit. Loads of skeletons. There's a mage here, so really what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my wosses forward. I want to use my wos as like a sort of screen to stop these skeletons from hitting into the rest of my more fragile army. I think that's definitely the way to do it. We'll just move these guys across the snow here. This ghoul is a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I'm going to move this guy to Nambury quick. Oh no, there's undead there. Fine, don't go to there. Go to Rookham. You can stop this guy from stealing. Oh my god, look, ghouls just everywhere. These ghouls are just a nightmare. They poison everyone. They're just stealing all my houses. I mean, I do have 40 houses. It's not like I'm lacking income at the moment, but it is annoying nonetheless to have to deal with that sort of thing. Here's my healer. I'm going to just sort of use my healer to do some damage onto this ghoul. Hopefully 2 of the attacks will hit, which will leave the ghoul on 6 health, which is easy to kill by someone else. Perfect, there we go. So really we can sort of choose who gets the kill now, and really some of these shaman would be quite good to get a kill. I don't think there's anyone else that sort of, I mean, I could get a wos, another wos, but we've got loads of woses, so now I'm going to see if I can get this. There we go, the shaman is now 6 points away from leveling up. That's pretty good. Again, just keeping the wos on the front line, like so. All of my other elves are sticking to the forests where possible. Okay, there we go. That's a good front, really, isn't it? I'm happy with this. Keep my mounted unit there for now. I don't want to charge him forward just yet. Everyone else is sort of happy and dry for the moment. Although these guys, you know what, I'm gonna have an army sort of coming down this path here. I need to make sure the undead don't sort of get to my capital via this road here. You know, the road that sort of takes through the snow and that sort of thing. We don't want to let them flank us like that, so let's just move a load of my units to here. I thought that was another level 2 healer I've got there, but that is my leader. He is a level 2, but if I lose him, unfortunately I won't be able to get any more troops, which won't be great. Right, let's have a go. Let's see what happens. So we've got this. Oh! There we go. Look, the undead units are fighting each other. That is positive. Ursa, is he going to attack us? He's having a think about it. Is he going to give it a go, or is he not going to bother? No, the ghost is going to attack. Oh, okay, look, that's brilliant. Because he doesn't... The thing about the ghosts is they drain health, but not on other undead. They can't drain health from something that isn't alive, you know? It's not a bad position to be in, actually. God, it is going to be ghoul after ghoul after ghoul, I can just tell. Look, that mage didn't actually attack my woes. Now, why would that be? Why would you not? Oh, it's because, look, he's one level away from... I see. He's one experience point away from leveling up. So just by fighting, he wouldn't have been able to kill my woes, and he would have leveled him up. Fair enough. I understand completely what he was doing there. Fair enough. I think the battle is sort of beginning to swing now. Now that we've defeated blue and we've got 2 corners of the map fairly safe, we can start to build an economic advantage, and we can start to really press in with our army. So let's just go from left to right once again. This Ursa we've got to be a bit careful of here now, because he's actually only 4 experience points away from leveling up, which wouldn't be great. I could attack him in melee combat to do a bit more damage. In fact, actually 98% chance of him losing that combat, if that's the case. You know what? I like those odds. So should we use this guy instead? Damage calculation? 98%? Yeah, let's do it. Now this battle will keep going until it finishes. I know it sounds stupid, but until someone dies because of the berserk ability. So at the moment I'm not doing great, I'm not going to lie. Come on, a few more hits. There we go. Ooh, that was a bit touch and go there for a second. Here we go, let's just move everyone down south. Doesn't really matter which side of the snow I go. At the end of the day, there's nothing here to fight us. The Wozers do enjoy walking through forests, so I'll keep them sort of there as long as I can. Keep everyone on the road otherwise. Okay, these guys, I think they're going off to that corner still, aren't they? So we'll waylay these guys. Right, you guys are a bit behind, so I don't mind giving you a few turns worth of combat moves. Like so. Perfect. And then this ghost is a real problem for us. So what I want to do is I want to be able to push my units forward, but keep them in the forests. And by keeping them in the forest, I'm essentially not giving the ghost an easy target. I'm making sure that the ghost has to attack something that it doesn't want to. In fact, actually at the moment, this shaman is on the chopping block. I don't really want him there. Maybe I shouldn't have moved him like that. That's possibly a little bit of a mistake there, but never mind. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. This ghoul is just stealing all of my houses. That is so annoying. Let's just sort of bring you guys round a bit. If actually I can stop the rot, I can move this guy to corner him there. There we go. And now the ghoul has got no choice but to attack this guy if he needs to. Advance any further, that's fine. Okay, now look at all of these skeletons, and to make it better, Dark Adepts as well, which they have no melee attack. This is going to be, we're going to enjoy this. This is going to be a lot of damage very quickly. So first of all, this Woes doesn't need to get a kill, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crush the skeleton archer. See if I can get 1 or 2 attacks in. Oh, there we go, perfect. Now he's leveled up. I have also got a mage who can level up if he gets the kill, which is very close to being able to get that kill. What's the chances? 78%? Let's risk it. Let's give it a try. 1, 2. Perfect. We can get another healer in. I do like my healers. They are really, really good. And the arcane damage is very good on undead as well. So really, it's not too bad, actually. The Woes can hit the skeleton, especially during the middle of the day. Or not at all. He took 15 damage and did none in return. That is possibly the worst attack by a woes we have seen in a long time. Come on, a bit more luck this time. There we go. Destroyed. God, all these roses are just so close to leveling up. It's ridiculous. We can use our regular elvish fighters against the dark adepts because they've got no melee attacks. So let's just quickly jump in. Like that. That's 2 attacks. That's not the best, but never mind. Get the scout in. Do some damage as well. Yeah, I know. Oh, loads of ghouls coming. Oh dear, that's not good. I don't think we have any regular melee attacks now, apart from Wos. So, Wos it is, I think. I mean, these guys can clock him on the head with the staff, or I could get a good range attack in. You know what? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get the Wos in. Let's keep on leveling these guys for now. Actually, I might leave him on 1 health. Yeah, I did. Oh, perfect. This is fantastic. Dark Adept on 1 health. Oh, God, that drilling is so annoying. On 1 health, let's quickly try and entangle. I've got 2 shots at doing that. No, miss. And miss again. Really, I should have used my staff there. That was a really silly move to do. But never mind. That's really annoying. That is really, really annoying, actually, because he is now on 1 health and he's stopping me from getting through. Which isn't great. So, can anyone escape round and kill him? No, we have literally used all of our moves in the worst possible way. That was bad planning, and we're likely going to lose that shaman now, which is a real kick in the teeth, actually. We didn't want that to happen. But that's exactly what it looks like will happen. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. We're going to lose a shaman. Oh, dear, dear. Actually, you know what? We might not. If he chooses to range attack, he's going to get both of his in. And I've got to... No, he might be alright. You never know. We might be okay. That is all of our troops for now. We're kind of losing a lot of houses in the middle of the territory, the map here, but we can fix that fairly quickly. Against dwarves, one of the best things we can summon against dwarves are elvish archers, and we don't have many of these. So let's get a few of these. They're really good on the griffins because they can shoot them out of the sky, and they're very good on the dwarves as well. What we're going to do as well is we're going to have some elvish fighters, just some regular elvish troops. We've specialised on woses and mages for quite a long time now, so really it would be quite good just to get a few regular elves in, just for day and night fighting. Perfect. How will they respond, people? Let's have a look. Are we going to lose that shaman? That's going to be the big maybe here. I don't know whether we're going to lose him, because those level 2 shamans, they are really good. So ideally I'd like to not lose one. Oh, go on, Mr. Shaman, you did well. And you've slayed the guy as well. Oh, fantastic. The ghost is going to, attack the shaman, unfortunately. But he did survive. Good. Whew. Actually, that means that he can level up, actually, if he's clever. Ghouls and forests, they're a bit annoying. Also, we're going to lose daytime soon. What I want is I want to be able to push my army to sort of Hoxfield and Balham. And sort of fight in the forest, this sort of forest down here. Do you see, in the middle of the night? It gives me the advantage, because I'll be on like 60-70% defense against the undeads, who aren't very good at... Well, they're not bad at forests, but they're nothing special, you know? So, that'll be quite a good position to be in. Oh wow, I've got so many troops. I forget how big these games get sometimes. It's really, possibly, we could have gone for a smaller map, but I quite like the big maps. They feel quite enveloped in the whole thing, but yeah, we could have possibly given it a bit less. Let's trap this ghoul in with some ranged attacks here, and then get our mage in to do some missiles. The ghoul will retaliate, but we've now got the ghoul down to about half health, so really it's not the worst thing in the world. These fighters as well can pin the ghoul in on the house, but the ghoul does have quite a lot of defense on that house, unfortunately. So really, do I want to do that? The ghoul doesn't do that much damage, is the thing. Now we can do this. Get a few pot shots on, or not. Are you going to do any damage? No, all I'm doing at the moment is I'm giving him experience, which is possibly the worst thing that I could do. Never mind. Where's that adept? Right, I'm chasing you down with my shaman. Here we go. I'm going to cluck you on the head with my staff. Perfect. Right, shamans have 2 different available upgrades that you can get. You can get druids, which take their +4 healing to +8, like the white mages, and then sort of buff their abilities a little bit. It gives them a better ensnare attack and also a thorns attack, which is really powerful. Or I can go to a sorceress, and these people are super powerful, and they have an arcane damage, which is really good against undead. Seeing as we've got 2 healers already, I'm going to go for an elvish sorceress. These guys are, they are just brilliant. They are, it's going to be fantastic. I tell you, it'll be magnificent. We're going to use our fighters against the mages because they have no, oh, there we go, no melee attack. Didn't expect him to die so quickly, but I will take it. The shaman here is going to move to Hoxfield. Won't be actually that safe there in Hoxfield, so come back. What else could I put there? Oh, my scout. My scout can move to Hoxfield. Good. We can also have a look and see at the undead reinforcements. We've got an archer there. We've got a walking dead. These guys are very weak, but they do multiply pretty quickly if we're not careful. Let's move a healer in to attack this skeleton. You can see just how much light beam does on these guys. What I can do is I can almost create like a healing ring around him now as well, which is good. The woes, well, you guys can just advance as best possible. The skeleton's going to be a bit of a problem, but really I'm waiting for this army to sort of kick down this way. So this army here is going to start coming down this way. I want to be able to sort of circle in purple. You can see we've got a bit of space before we get to the purple lands. Actually, we're nowhere near them. Woses versus ghouls are they're quite good because the poison doesn't really do very much against us. 13 damage, 26 damage we've just done there. Wow, that's powerful. Get our shaman in, 70%, definitely. We'll entangle you. Stop you from doing very much damage. No, but it gives me experience, so it's not the end of the world. You, Mr. Light Beam. Do I want to get you in to do some damage against the ghoul? No, you're not going to do crazy damage, actually, so let's stick you on the forest just to heal the woes and everything. Actually, the woes doesn't need healing, but you know what I mean. Keep the mages just behind the front line for now. Yeah, that'll be fine. You come around in that direction, and you guys are going to sort of help push down this alternative flank down here, which would be great.